Hello everyone, Tim Jackson here, Pets to Impress, where paws come first. So yet again I was munching on my breakfast and having a good scroll, came across a newspaper article online for a new dog act that's been passed in Germany. So very soon all dog owners in Germany will be required by law to walk their dog a minimum of 2 times per day. As part of that same act, dogs will not be allowed to be left at home for long periods of time throughout the day by themselves. I think this is amazing. I think it's the right step moving forward. The issue I have is how on earth are they going to reinforce this? I don't know how many dog owners there are in this country alone. There's probably going to be equally amount the same in Germany as well too. How are they going to actually reinforce that? How are they going to monitor it? It's the same when the microchipping law came into place in 2016. Yes, a lot of people jumped on it. A lot of people did listen and a lot of people got their dogs microchipped. But I can guarantee there's probably still a hell of a lot of dog owners out there that haven't got their dogs microchipped or haven't got their dogs' details up to date. There's not really any way of monitoring it or reinforcing it. I think at the beginning stages when it came into place, they had these different ideas, but it just didn't happen. It didn't work. And I think that's probably something that's going to happen with the law, or with this new act over in Germany. Now, it's a shame. Yes, it's a step in the right direction, but it's a shame that something like that has to be made official, that you are legally going to be required to walk your dog if you live in Germany. That's a shame, because you should be walking your dog every single day. Not just a little walk around the block. Dogs need enrichment. Dogs need mental stimulation. They need physical exercise. They need to be going out. There's so many people that have dogs that are weather depending, that they will not take them out if it's rain or if it's a little bit too cold. They'll keep them indoors, and that's not fair. That's totally not fair. The only time I would say we should change the times we walk our dogs would be if it's a red hot day. And then, you know what, get up a little bit sooner in the morning, walk them a little bit later on the night time. But there's still no excuse why they can't be going out for walks. Dogs need to go for walks. Now, I think we can relate very, very well to this as well too, just with coming out of lockdown. And I said this during lockdown. We know how bored we were. All right, yes, a lot of people were lucky and they got to work from home, but a lot of people were furloughed. A lot of people sadly lost their jobs. How bored were we? We were bored because we didn't have anything to really keep our minds occupied. Yes, we had Netflix. Yes, we had our phone. We had internet. We had data. We had people to call, etc., etc. Dogs don't get that. Dogs don't get that luxury. All right, when dogs are left by themselves, they're by themselves. They've got no form of enrichment. And people wonder why dogs develop behavioural problems. People wonder why dogs develop training issues. 9 times out of 10 is because they're left for a long period of time. They have this build-up of energy. Owners are getting in from work. They're not taking them for a walk. And the dog's just high as a kite and literally climbing the walls because he's got so much energy inside of him. Nowadays, there's no excuse to leave your dog at home all day by itself. The RSPCA required length of time is 4 hours. You shouldn't leave your dog for any longer than 4 hours at any one time. Okay, so whether that's you coming home on your lunch, take them out for a walk and saying to them, whether that's getting friends, family round to say to them during the day, whether that's employing a dog walker, obviously going on what I said, following the advice I given in yesterday's video, or whether that's looking at a daycare centre as well. There's so many options available now. There is literally no excuse why dogs need to be left alone all day. It's not fair. Dogs are naturally sociable animals. They like to be in people's company. All right, and it's not fair. Yes, we have to go to work. Yes, we have to go to the shops. Yes, we do have a life outside of owning a dog as well. Okay, but when you take on a dog, that's a big responsibility that you've taken on. You need to make sure that you put things in place for when you are at work or if you are needing to leave them for long periods of time. It's like my kids. It's like they go to private nursery. I'm not just going to think, oh, I'll just leave them at home. They'll be fine. They can get on with it whilst I'm at work. I have to put something in place. Because I can't leave them at home I wouldn't if I leave them at home all day alone. They would trash the place. I'd probably come back and burn the place down or something like that. But you get the point I'm trying to make. We would never ever think twice about leaving the kids at home alone at a young age. We have to put things in place if we're going to be at work all day. Okay? The same needs to be said about our dogs as well. We cannot and should not be leaving our dogs for long periods of time. And likewise, we should not be walking our dogs. We should always be walking our dogs every single day because they need it. Dogs will go stir crazy if they're stuck indoors day in, day out. And it doesn't matter how big your garden is. All right, you might have a massive garden. They might run around wild in it all day. That's not sufficient. That's not a sufficient form of enrichment. Dogs need to explore. Dogs love to use their natural senses. That's why we've got the sense space. All right, we do that so people can bring the dog along to give them a great opportunity and an outlet to make use of their natural senses. Okay, it's great for dogs that are recovering from surgery. It's great on a red hot day as well too, if you want to bring your dog somewhere for a little bit more enrichment and then take them out for a walk later on when it cools down. Like I said, nowadays there are just so many options available for dogs. There's so many options, and that's why it annoys me when I see people aren't walking their dogs because it's raining outside. Okay, do you know what? Buddy hates the rain. Buddy does not like the rain. When I open the door and he looks, he's like, sod that. But I take him out. I use positive enforcement to encourage him out. And once he's out and running, well, maybe not now with his broken leg, bless him, but in normal circumstances, when he's out, he has a blast. He forgets about the rain because he's having too much fun with me. Okay, and that's what you need to try and do with your dog. Try and get them out. All right, I appreciate the weather in England is crap at times, but you know what? We have a dog. We need to take them out. There's no other way about it. And I think, yes, hats off to Germany for putting this as this new act in place as a legal requirement. However, it shouldn't have to come to that, should it? As a dog owner, we should know when we get a dog, we've got to take them for walks every single day. As a dog owner, we should know we shouldn't be leaving them for long periods of time. As a dog owner, we should know that our dog needs a huge amount of mental stimulation as well as physical exercise as well. Okay, so let me know your thoughts. I'd be interested to know your thoughts on this one, what you think about this potential act. Do you think that this would be something that might trickle over into our country? It would be interesting to know what you thought. So comment below this video, let me know. And don't forget, I'm still taking video requests, so if you're struggling with anything, just let me know and I'll upload a video as soon as I possibly can. For now though, this is Tim from Pets to Impress, where paws come first.